Today is Monday, June the 5th, 2017. It's 6:43 a.m. and 71 degrees. I got up at 5:30 and Larry was already up with a load of laundry and washing. We have to go to town today whether we want to or not. We'll pick up the mail and get some canning jars for the green beans. We used to have lots and lots of jars, but gave them away because we didn't think we'd ever be canning again. Oh well. It's supposed to rain today. And a rain crow, also known as a morning dove. We can't put it off any longer. We got to go to town. We're going to can the green beans. We got to get a case of pint jars. And we need food and just get our mail. Back at the landfill. Time to get rid of our garbage and whole sack of tissues. There's a boy with his goat in the back of that truck. We got all the flags out here in town on.
Flags?
Yeah, it must be for Memorial Day. And here we are coming into the post office. We got our mail. Now we're here at the bank. Surprise, surprise. Here we are coming into Walmart. I got 9 things on my list. Let's see if we come out with that many. Yeah. Here we are $80 later with just our few items. I guess we just thought of other stuff we needed while we were in there. We stopped here at Captain D's to get a meal to take home, and they open in 8 minutes, so we're just waiting in line a second. Oh. And we're moving. I don't know if they gave up or they took the order.
I've got a coupon for 4-piece fish meal for $5.99. What was that?
Oh, 2 sides.
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Coleslaw and French fries.
Okay. Want to add anything else?
No, ma'am, that'll be it.
Okay. It was raining on us. Now it's about quit. It just started to rain. I hope we still got it at home because we could use some more rain. Skies are all gray, like it might rain. It's in the forecast 80%. Yeah, we're home, but it hasn't rained here yet. Maybe later. It's 11 o'clock, and we both feel like we've worked all day already. We haven't even started hardly. Oh, there's a bluebird on my rear view mirror.
I like that mirrors.
The bluebirds like the mirrors, and then we have to clean them. Oh, you can see Larry's. That's from the bluebirds.
It's yours. That's just
Oh my! This is all since we got home Friday evening. Larry's is really bad. The first step in canning our green beans is we bought, I guess it's 2 dozen pint jars, so we got them in the dishwasher. We're going to run a dishwasher and kind of sterilize them.
What are you doing?
I'm canning green beans, but not quite according to the book. Well, if you look in here, you can see we washed all the beans, snapped them and snapped the ends off and broke them, and then I washed them in 2 waters. Now I'm putting them in, these are pint jars because we don't eat as much anymore, just 2 of us. Used to always can quarts, but we try in pints this time. So, fill the jar. Now, in the book, it said to have these jars hot, but they were hot when I ran them through the dishwasher, and they'll get hot again when I put them in the canner, so I'm not doing that right yet. That must be when you did. So once I get it as many as I can in the, you hit the jar sometimes, it kind of settles them down in there a little better. And then once I get the beans in, I go here and get a half teaspoon of salt and put on them. Next step, when I get them all filled, I'm going to take the hot boiling water and fill the jars up. And I've got the rings, or the lids back there hot, been boiling. So I'll put them on the rings. And then this was be my kid's great-grandmother's pressure cooker. It's a double-decker, old.
Big old thing.
I haven't used it for a long time, but I'm thinking it still works. So I got water in the bottom of it boiling, and I'll put my jars down in there, and then once I get the first row of jars in, I can put another rack on and add more jars. So it does two jars, two layers at a time. So we can do more once I get all the beans in the jars. Got my boiling water back there. Pour it on the green beans. And it paper towel here. Make sure the top is clean, nothing on it. Have to make sure there's nothing on the, so it'll have a tight seal. Here's my hot lid. On. And I'll just keep doing the same thing over and over till I get them all filled. And then I'll show you the next step. I've got my jars all filled, and so now I'm going to put them in the canner. So it's got about an inch of water in the bottom. It's probably been 20 years since I did this, so I might forget how many fit. I don't know if they'll all go in one canner, I hope so. These are the green beans he picked Saturday and put in the refrigerator, and just cleaned them a while ago. See, that's 2, 4, 6, 8. Yep, they're all fit, I think. I gotta get my other rack. Oh, there it is. Just put the other rack down on top of there. Put the next ones in. Kind of stagger these a little bit. think it's 20 minutes at 10 or 15 pounds pressure. I'll have to double check it. And then this ring here goes on. Just have to get it till it's really tight. I got the water. And my little petcock is up to let the steam build up, and now I'll push it down and the pressure will start to build. It's kind of rusty out there in the building, but I think that should be tight enough. Now I just wait till I see the steam coming out pretty good back there, and then I'll flip it down and watch the gauge. Well, after the steam was coming out good there on the petcock, I put it down, and then the pressure started to build. And it's up to about almost 9 pounds. And it's been building about a half hour. When it gets to 10, I have to leave it at 10 pounds for a half hour, and then it'll be done. It's taking a long time to get to 10. It made it up to 10 pounds, so I set the timer for 30 minutes. They're all done. Now all I have to do is just take them out. Good homegrown green beans. Organic. Larry didn't have to put any dust on them. Don't know how many we have, but count them when I get done. £10 pressure for 30 minutes. In a quart of green beans, you use a teaspoon of salt. In a pint, I just used a half teaspoon of salt. These will be good anytime. And we still got some more we can in the garden to pick. I don't know if there'll be enough to can again, but there'll be some to eat. Hopefully we'll hear them start to pop and seal. The last one. I guess if any of them doesn't seal, we'll just go ahead and eat it. Okay, we got 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14. And there's the poor sick man that grew them. I'm a lot better this afternoon, but he's getting worse.
You planted them.
Oh, I planted them, yeah, but I just put them where he told me. It's 7:50 and the rain finally got here. I hope it keeps on for a while. A little waterfall coming off the roof. Feels kind of steamy out here. Well, I hope that Larry feels better tomorrow. He's not feeling so good now. I felt a lot better this afternoon. I think I'm pretty much on the mend. Good night. God bless.